All right, hi everyone. This is Miss Park. I'm sorry I'm not back today, but I am still very sick. I apologize for the sound of my voice, but that's how it's going to sound throughout the video lesson today. I'm going to do my best to explain today's lesson clearly as possible so that hopefully you can understand a little bit better. I can't share a photo of myself with you, but I decided to show you how Mignon is doing so far. Okay. So for today, I hope you have your handout in front of you. We're going to continue talking about equation of circle. So just a quick recap of what you have done last Thursday when you learned equation of circle in Mr. Nguyen's video is basically in a circle when you're trying to come up with an equation. It's very simple. Let's say you have a point. Okay, and point, we don't know exactly what it is, so we're going to call that x comma y. Okay, and if you actually, using the xy axis, make a triangle and drawing that line down, that will be perpendicular, you have a right triangle. And if you have a right triangle with coordinate, let's say, it's a quick example, let's say this point is 2, 5. Then what happens is that the base of the triangle corresponds to the x value of the point because it's actually 2 points away from 0. So the base is 2, and that y value of the point is end up being the height of the triangle. Okay, so then on the general triangle that we have on the left here, since this is x units as the x value, that's going to be the base of the triangle, and the height of the triangle will be the y coordinate. And then what happens is that we're going to actually use another property to come up with equation of the circle. And basically, because we have a right triangle, we can use Pythagorean theorem. Right? You just have to understand that that point on the circle, it actually corresponds to the base, which is x, and then the height of the triangle is the y value of that point. So then by Pythagorean theorem, you have this triangle, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Same thing, you have x squared plus y squared equals r squared. That is the equation of circle with center at 0, 0, which is that one right there. But center of a circle is not always 0. Center of a circle can be anywhere. So then what we have come up with as a general form of circle is that, okay, wherever the circle is, you're going to be moving that point right or left. So then the general form that we came up with was x minus a squared plus y minus k squared equal to r squared. And again, r represents the hypotenuse or the radius of the circle. And center, just like a vertex, we use h and k. Okay? So just note that the general idea of the equation of a circle comes from Pythagorean theorem. So now, here's a problem that I'm going to have you guys try first. You can pause the video and try this on your own first. But we're going to do this practice so that you can actually be better when you're doing a problem like this in homework on your own. Okay, so pause the video, do it on your own first. You can come back, watch the video. So we're going to be solving a system of equations. The second equation obviously looks like an equation of a circle because x is squared and y is squared. And that means we have a circle with center at 0, 0, with radius at, this is r squared, which is a 4 square, so radius should be 4, right? Square root of 16 is a 4. So then we got a circle and we got a line. Let's solve this first. And I'm actually going to solve this using substitution method. I'm going to substitute that y, which is x minus 4, into the y in the second equation. Let's see what we get. We get x squared plus parentheses, x minus 4 squared equal to 16. Pause and see if you understand it. I substitute the y with x minus 4. Multiplied it out. This means x minus 4 times x minus 4. Multiply this out again. You can use an area model if you want. You can use a box, x minus 4 and x minus 4. This will become x squared minus 8x plus 16. Okay. Now, you can subtract 16 both sides to make it equal to 0. X squared plus x squared minus 8x equals 0. And then I'm going to keep going. I can add these two. 2x squared minus 8x equals 0. And then how are we going to solve this? Factoring. We can definitely factor this. Factor out a GCF of, let's see, 2 and 8 can both be divided by 2. X squared and x, they both have x. GCF is 2x. So 2x times x minus 4 equals 0. So then by zero product property, you have 2x equals 0, x minus 4 equals 0, which means x 0, x equals 4. And guess what? That's not it. Your answer has to be intersection point. Your answer has to be in point form x and y. So you still got to find the y value. And I'm going to find the y value by plugging in each x value into one of these two equations. I prefer to plug it into the left side one, because the first one, because it's easier. So if x is 0, you got 0 minus 4, which is a negative 4. So then I got a point at 0, comma, negative 4. Then when x equals a 4, that'll be 4 minus 4. So my other point is going to be at 4, comma, 0. I got 2 points of intersection. And I'm going to confirm that by graphing it here. Which means when you graph the circle and the line, they should intersect at these 2 points. So let's do it. Let's start with the line. Line is going to have a y-intercept negative 4, slope up 1, right 1. So let's draw the line going this way. Here's my line. And there we go. And then I'm going to draw the circle. Circle have center 0, 0. And radius is a 4. So it means from the center, I got a point that is 4 points above, 4 points to the right, 4 points below, 4 points to the left. You just need 4 corners to draw a circle. And as you can see, intersects here and here. This point coordinate is 0, comma, negative 4. This point is 4, comma, 0. We label the points of intersection, and here it is. That's going to be it. Okay. So at this point, the major part that you want to be able to do is graphing. I think being able to graph a circle and a line and find the intersection points, I think would be the most important skill that you want to be able to fully understand. And then this algebra part A, we can definitely review that more. Okay. So then, now here's the main part for today. We learned the equation of circle in this form, and we call that a graphing form. It's a graphing form because it helps us graph. It's easy to graph when the equation is in this form. You know what the center is. You know what the radius is, right? And you just start by graphing. Okay, here's the center. Radius 4, 4, 4, 4, and you just draw your graph, right? That's what we call a graphing form. It makes it easier for us to graph.